Welcome back to Deponia. Nope, done it again. Chaos on Deponia. So we're trying to get in. Cat doesn't like ice, bananas, or fish. You're gonna catch me up. I'm gonna forgive him the fish.
Let me suggest a trade.
No thanks. I got everything I need, except peace and quiet.
So for my banana.
Let me suggest.
No, I got it.
Okay. That's it. Flex those muscles.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
Well,
Mom? I have to get into the gadget shop.
We have to get into the gadget shop.
the organon occupies the floating black market, and the first thing you think
Actually,
arson.
stupid.
And how? The roof's a
Did you see the cat?
I did. So what?
Don't you think it's cute the way it scratches at the inside of the window? It's probably hungry.
Then why doesn't it use the cat flap and catch some tuna out here?
Probably 'cause the two of you are scaring away all the fish.
Or because he's 1, too stupid, or 2, too lazy, and 3, he's wearing a really stupid hat.
But it's not wearing a hat.
Stupid as charged.
Yeah, the cat doesn't seem to be interested in the fish bait.
It probably only eats tuna. Spoiled beast.
Well, I think it's sweet. So small and so soft.
You're soft in the head.
On we go.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Haven't a clue. How do I get some tuna then?
All shipshape, mate?
Actually, the correct address.
Yeah, we can talk first. And here we are again in the floating black market.
Something's wrong here. No lights, no drunks falling into the harbor. There should be a lot more hustle and bustle here.
See? No Rufus, no party.
Or maybe it's because of the Organon battleships my sonar is detecting.
No, I liked my version better. The Organon has sealed off the floating black market, so Argus is already hot on our trail.
That's a bad thing. The Organon always used to leave us alone here.
Don't worry, Doc. They'll pay for their misdeeds, for all the suffering and the damage they've caused.
I'm just wondering, do you think they will also pay for the damage you have done?
Sure. They will pay through their noses for their misdeeds and mine. I can't get up the radio mast.
Can't help you there, I'm afraid. I've been working on a remedy for flat feet for years, but I can't get my hands on enough donated organs.
My feet aren't flat. It's the lightning. Every time I climb the mast, one of those meteorological bullies shows up and knocks me over the head.
Every time, you're more likely to win the lottery.
That would be more fun.
I'll watch it. North Pole. Oh yeah, North Pole. The hose. Oh. Yeah, I noticed we could actually take the hose. What we want with the hose is another thing.
I hope this won't be another tedious level like the one in part 1. He obviously thinks he's the coolest. I could really use a torch like that, but to get it, I'll need something to melt the ice. Some sort of I don't know, portable fire. You know, I think there's something wrong with your heating.
If you're cold, have a sip of tea.
Ooh.
But be careful. It's
Sip of
scalding
tea.
hot.
There's tea on
Carefulness
the
is
table.
grossly overrated.
Never
I
noticed that
have
before.
never been careful.
I didn't even
look
notice
where it
that
got
in the
me.
editing. Oh, trash. Was that there the whole time? So what do we do now? Right, works out.
Back to what kind of tea is this anyway?
Kidney tea. It warms you up, and it's good for your bladder, but you shouldn't drink too much of it.
Why? I have an extraordinarily large bladder.
Careful. Tea's hot.
Did I just hear a challenge?
No,
Oh! Ouch! Ooh! Darn it.
I warned you. Careful.
Did I just...
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh! Ouch! Ooh, darn it.
I warned you.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
Except for the fact that you steered us straight into the eternal ice.
At least I didn't steer us into an iceberg.
But you did!
Yeah, and why can't I remember that?
Probably because you were hit on the head by a refrigerator when the polar bears attacked us.
Huh. I seem to have missed a few things.
You certainly did. It was pretty cool.
It really is very cold here.
You weakling. Can't you even stand a little cold?
Yeah, more than you.
Oh, really?
Really?
There's only one way to find out.
Ice swimming!
Oh. No.
Ice swimming? Wait, that's dangerous. Hey. Why am I getting so upset? I can still dream of my happy place. Happy, happy, happy.
I said no icebergs below the belt.
Can't help it if you mumble. Hey, Bozo, you should check your propeller. Some lunatic tied a penguin to it.
No problem. I'll take care of it later.
But be careful, you might ruin our slide.
What are we doing here anyway?
Shouldn't you know the answer to that, as you're the one who guided us here?
Yes, but, I mean, you know how things are. Every task breaks into subtasks, which in turn break into more subtasks. It's easy to get lost somewhere in there.
Ah, I see.
Have you seen the stars?
Focus on your job instead, Mr. Head in the Clouds.
I have to defend Rufus. Once upon a time, seafarers used to orient themselves by the stars.
Exactly. I wanted to orient myself by the stars and not be enchanted by their twinkling. The recipe is fine. The problem is that it's too hot.
Oh, we get some ice in it. Oh! Dope.
What are you making?
Iced tea.
The tea was against the cold.
So, I don't believe in wasting food. And I still had to watch you throw away the fries I stuck up your nose during the night.
Oh, dear.
Now it should be all right.
Don't do it. The tea is...
Hot? Hardly.
No, I mean it's also... weak.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
It's true what they say. You just can't stop the melting at the poles. In the beginning, there was fire, and in the end, everybody will be screaming at me again. I'm sure he won't mind.
Dear. Okay. Well, at least we can get the fire.
Rufus, have fire!
Wait a minute. What am I getting the fire for?
You should always keep an open flame in your overcoat.
Well, I thought the fire was to melt the ice. What are we getting the fire for? I'm completely lost. Let's try this again.
Plus minus plus.
No. Whoa. Something popped up there.
Wrong, but wrong.
No, something
Blast
definitely
it.
popped up. Something definitely popped up there. Talk. 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 Watch it now, watch it now. Knock! Did that happen the last? I didn't notice that either. Oh. Knock. But it didn't happen. Huh. Wow.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it.
Okay, hold on. Try that. See what anything happen. Knock. What, one knocking?
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it.
No, there's one knock at the starting. One knock. Plus minus plus. It's like a, what's a plus and a minus? Okay. Wow.
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it.
Blasted is right. Plus. Okay. I knock. I get a knock. It's a very faint knock. Do I add that knock to the knock? Do I add, then take away, and then add? So I knock and it knocks. Is that two knocks? Do I knock twice? Da, da, da. Da, da, da. That's three knocks. How do I minus three knocks? Da, da, da. Minus three knocks. I got only two knocks. How do I do a minus one knock?
Wrong, but wrong. Blast it.
Knock. 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 Minus one knock is three knocks.
Wrong, but wrong.
Not
Blast
minus, I have to add it. 1, 2, 3, 4. One knock, so that's 5 knocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 2 knocks. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2. For 5 minus 3 is 2, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 6 knocks. That goes. Ah, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll do any more. No, wrong, but wrong.
Wrong, but
Okay.
wrong. Lost
Okay,
it.
so 3 knocks. 1, 2, 3. Take away 1. It's 2. Oh no, add it. It's 4. Did it wrong. Yeah, and then so it's 4. Is it 4? Take with it. So it's 1 knock. And then add the 4, so it's 5 knocks. Okay. Oh dear. Why didn't it make it noisier?
Hey, that was actually correct.
Of course it was correct, you dope.
Rufus, is that you? What are you doing out there?
What do I know? Maybe I just enjoy knocking.
Come on in. Janusz is expecting you.
Can you go in?
Rufus, pleased to
Rubbish.
see you.
Oh, look at the state of him.
Janosch, wow. What you built up here is... it's not all bad.
Yes, recruitment operations are running smoothly. I must have underestimated my charisma.
Or the fact that nobody likes being blown to smithereens.
Tony? You?
Rufus?
Ah, you seem to have met. Number 26. This is number 2, our spiritual guide.
Rufus is number 2? That must be a joke.
Who is
Yeah.
number 1?
Why am I only number 2?
By now, we have won more than 25 people in our couch.
You mean 26.
Precisely. Although that is counting the 3 trained dolphins, actually.
Oh,
And
they're
you're
dolphins.
complaining about your number?
You're training dolphins?
That's my job here. Got a problem with that?
They are torpedo dolphins.
Ah, I can see how under Tony's care, even peaceful dolphins might be transformed into bloodthirsty implements of destruction. But what's the point of that? I mean, how can trained dolphins possibly help you to capture an elevator headed for orbit?
We've got to work with whatever we can get.
Which appears to be especially true for spiritual guides.
First, we were going for flying dragons, but that proved to be a fatal mistake. That's what I kept telling number 27, but he just wouldn't listen.
Okay. Dude's up mending his socks. A dude out walking, carrying stuff. A drain.
That just screams for a brilliant maneuver.
I'll use my telekinetic. Oh. Actually going over.
Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins.
Oh. I thought he'd fall through.
Darn, my plan obviously needs a little polishing. Why do the dolphins look so sad?
They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your bones. I think that might cheer them up. They love physical comedy.
Ah, okay.
My Dolphinese is so accent-free, it leaves them speechless.
What are these baby ones?
The baby dolphins have their pool right next to the service hatch for the canteen? Isn't that a little unsafe?
How was I to know you'd crop up here?
They make cat food out of baby dolphins, don't they?
If anything happens to them, I will kill you. I'm serious. I will kill you.
That wasn't a no. Hey, you! Should Uncle Rufus teach you a couple of tricks? Oh, they're so happy. Sweet. There's no more diesel.
Alas. Actually, we needed to run the turbine in the sewers. Luckily for us, the winds out there are offshore right now. As soon as the wind turns, the stink in here
The burning
becomes
tires.
unbearable.
I just remembered. That's what the flame is for.
You even have a kitchen?
Certainly. We have to supply our troops somehow.
Wow, that's more than I would have expected of you.
What do you think? We aren't just playing around.
Would your new friend like an orange juice, Janos?
Not now, Mama.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Another new face. Are you one of Janos's little friends?
Hey, listen, I'm the leader of a rebellion against the Organon.
Of course you are. Would our brave leader like an orange juice?
Maybe later. You wouldn't happen to have any cat food?
I'm sorry, my boy, no. I wanted to make some earlier, but the nice young lady pointed out to me that the baby dolphins aren't part of the supplies.
What nice young lady?
Ooh.
Salana iyong ayeses.
What was that?
What do you think? I speak Dolphinese.
Save your breath. They're depressed.
I can understand that if you're their trainer.
Maybe I should just break a couple of your... I think that they love...
Wait. What? I'm lost. Okay.
Hey, Janosch.
Ah, Rufus, death to the Organon and so on.
How did you manage to mobilize so many people in such a short time?
I think they are just used to having a planet under their feet. And I also promised them t-shirts with funny prints if we win.
What's Tony doing here?
You know number 26. She joined the rebellion because someone destroyed her hometown.
Yeah, I know. The Organon.
No, not the Organon. Somebody called...
Never heard of him. What's up with those torpedo dolphins?
Cool, aren't they? If you need them, talk to number 26. But don't expect too much. I had to shell the torpedo equipment to order pizza for all of us.
You sold all the torpedo equipment?
Yes, in the gadget shop in the floating black market. The
No
chopper
way.
mat gave me fireproof insoles as a bonus.
Donna is hiding underwater.
I almost wish I hadn't sold the torpedo equipment. On the other hand, the pizza was very good. Melted cheesy with the pepperoni.
You're making me hungry.
Isn't it a little too risky to operate directly under the nose of the Organon? Oh, speaking of which, you got a booger there.
A booger? Ooh, icky, icky, icky. But that is exactly the point. You can't see right under your nose, and down here in the sewers, nobody wants to smell either. We are even almost out of air fresheners.
Oh, I'm off to hunt submersibles.
I wish you luck, FIFA Revolution.
Let's go light the thing on fire.
What's better than a mountain of tires? Right, a mountain of burning tires. The burning tire is sort of my heraldic animal. All that's missing are the vampire fangs.
Put it in my coat as well. Okay.
I see.
that you have more questions. Ha!
Yes.
Totally wrong. But since we're here,
No.
I don't want to bother you.
I have seen it.
Yeah, that's funny. It's still not funny enough. This calls for my keen sense of intelligent entertainment. So, what...
No idea. The submersible seems to have dived. We'll never find it. Unless you can mount an underwater search party.
What about a pod of trained torpedo dolphins?
Wasn't it your girlfriend who's no longer in her right mind?
All is fair in love and war. Would you happen to know where I can get some torpedo equipment?
The only torpedo equipment I know about is the main prize in Gilligan's lottery. Unfortunately, the gadget shop is already closed for today.
Okay, so I need to burglarize the place and win the lottery. Anything else?
Can't
Oh,
you
so you
ever
get to
leave a
level the
hopeless
numbers.
situation alone when you see one? You can't force your luck.
Maybe you can't, or maybe you're just not using enough force.
To get something else working in...
That is
rebel
probably
place.
the most boring container for transporting diesel that I could come up with. But it's better than nothing. All I need now is a way to get the diesel out.
Oh.
With a hose like this, I could siphon off gasoline. All that's missing is the gas.
Come on, come on.
I should be able to siphon off some diesel with that. Yum! Tasty. Now I need to hurry and find a proper container. It's all running into the sea.
Well, we had the container, we just didn't want it.
That is probably the most but
Yes, it is. Captain Planet. Is that it? Okay.
What island is this?
Its name is actually Isla Watchet, but the sailors call it the Hellhole.
Oh, sounds exciting.
Not really. The island is really nothing more than another pile of junk protruding from the sea. It's only on the map because of the constant thunderstorms. Sailors should give it a wide berth, so you'd better hurry with your radio mast. The last thing we can use now is a crash.
That may be the last thing you can use. The last thing I can use is red beets and advice. Red beets and advice. What are we doing here again?
The transmitter has been modified. You just have to install it on the radio mast.
All right. A wise general like me has to know how to delegate, but not necessarily to such incompetent rank and file. Yeah, that's funny. It's still not funny enough. This... Yeah, that's funny. That's guaranteed to cheer up the dolphins. Darn! My plan obviously needs a little polishing. Who bought your torpedo equipment?
The chopper mat, just in time before the chop closed.
Oh.
There, the tank is full again. Time for a little turbine action. What a waste. That could have been turned into a fantastic escape mechanism. Or a high-speed cheese grater.
Oh, is it button?
Where does that terrible stink come from? All hands to the air freshener, please!
Oh. That's daily. baby dolphin now or something.
Hey, you! Should Uncle Rufus teach... Sweet. Here, fishy fishy! They seem to really love the bait. Sweet. I should keep that in the back of my mind, in case I ever want to teach them a trick. Somehow, I don't think that will cheer them up. That would be really funny. But as long as there's still a chance that I'll think of something funnier, we'll consider that Plan A, point 5. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony. Amateur.
Oh, I need to get the boot.
Baby goal!
What was that?
That's my new jingle.
Needs a little bass if you ask me. Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
And how? Isn't it fantastic here?
Yeah, well, if you're into squalor.
I think it's wonderful.
Says the woman with brain damage. Janosch is having torpedo dolphins trained in his rebel camp.
Oh, how cute!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so. But where will we get the pink bows?
I haven't got that far yet. What's that funky smell?
I hope it isn't me.
No, I think it's coming from that guy over there.
That's so sweet of you. But I must smell terrible. I haven't brushed my teeth today, and if you don't do that 3 times a day, bacteria will form in your mouth.
Exactly. Yeah, whatever. And on weekends, they meet with the Yeti and put addictive substances into adhesive.
But there are addictive substances in adhesives.
Oh, poor Goal. Poor gullible Goal. You coming with me to the fortune teller? He lives in the tent.
Ah, fortune teller. Wow. What are we waiting for? Last one, there's a rotten egg. Next year already?
So it is written. It's because of the head. Heralds need to breathe too. Oh, there he is.
Hey, what were you two talking about?
Nothing. Let us begin. So, what do you want?
Oh, wow.
How do I prevent Goal from marrying Cletus?
What? You aren't a couple? This is couples counseling. I only answer question relating to your partnership.
Oh, yeah. Let me rephrase that. What does our future together look like?
Tricky. I should ask the bowl. I see. That you still have a long, difficult path before you.
Sure do.
Before us? Don't you mean behind us? Are you holding the ball the right way around?
I think so. At any rate, there is an arrow on the bottom. This side up, it says here.
Oh, wow, Rufus. So there's still a long road ahead of us. That's great, as long as we're together.
Will we find Donna Goal in time?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that. Will Goal and I ever really get together?
A good question. I see. You will undergo painful changes. Before you get together, you both must first come to terms with yourselves.
Wow. Have you ever thought about selling embroidered pillows? They would sell like hotcakes.
Are we gonna survive all this?
I don't understand what this has to do with your relationship.
Let me rephrase that. What does the future hold for our health?
I see. Oh my goodness. That is terrible. How can anyone survive that?
What? What do you see?
You don't want to know. Believe me, I must urgently advise you to stay as far away from each other as possible.
Never! We will always be there for each other, won't we, Rufus?
What will happen to Deponia?
I don't understand.
Where will we grow old together? On Elysium?
Well, that should be simple to answer. I see. Huh? What's wrong? The ball suddenly went dark. Very strange.
That must be because the ball is showing scenes that aren't suitable for youngsters. Or we're taking a romantic walk at night. In any case, it's a good sign. I'm sure of it.
And, what are this week's lottery numbers?
I don't understand.
Let me Will we be rich? Lottery winner rich?
This is a trick, huh? Well, all right. I'll see if I can perceive anything in the ball. I see that you will be rich.
Oh yeah, I knew it!
Rich in experience. Provided you survive all this.
Ah, what more can one wish for?
A tip on the lottery numbers, maybe?
But the ball will say no more.
Ah, this is all humbug. You're holding the ball upside down.
I'm afraid not. Here, you are welcome to take a look for yourself.
There's one thing he didn't foresee, the consequences of wearing hats. Yeah, I believe you. Let's continue.
Gladly.
Do you think I need to know all this information?
What was that about our future together again?
I see. That you still have a long, difficult...
Tell me more.
You know what? Let's end the session. This isn't getting us anywhere.
Oh, too bad.
Come back
Information is needed.
once you've reconsidered.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
And how? Isn't it?
No sign of Donna Goal.
We can do this.
Did I ever say anything to the contrary?
Not you. But Doc was mumbling earlier that it makes no sense to look for a submersible on land.
Yeah, well, Doc is completely clueless.
It sounded logical.
You know, logic is for people who are too lazy to aimlessly try things out. On we go.
I'll follow you anywhere.
Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
Of course.
Let me suggest a trade. Hey, Goal. Everything okay?
I don't know. Are you certain Argus won't catch us?
Nothing is certain.
At least not as long as you're around.
Huh? What? But you're the nice Goal. Did I mix up the cartridges?
No. Spunky Gold just scribbled a couple of tips on my arm.
We have to get into the gadget shop.
Too bad. It's closed.
No stupid door can stop me.
You're not going to break in, are you?
Why not?
Oh, how exciting! What are you going to do? Are you going to kick in the door?
3 guesses, babe.
Oh, wow! Even though it's double titanium reinforced and it will really, really hurt!
2 left. Did you see the cat?
Yes, such a poor thing. It's probably called Percival, or Mr. Meow, or Frank Furry, or Mike Mouse Terror, or...
Goal. That's enough. Once we know its name, we'll feel even sorrier for it.
Oh, you have such a good heart.
That's just experience. It was the same with the old woman who fell into my rocket silo. The cat doesn't seem to be interested in the fish bait.
How sad. It probably only eats tuna.
Then it can't complain when it starves.
I can almost hear it calling. Help! I'm dying! Meow!
Stop it.
Meow! Help! Tell my family!
I said stop it, okay? On we go.
I'll follow you anywhere.
I don't know. We'll leave it for that one. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. All the best. Bye-bye.